I just don't talk at all until we start.
Welcome back to another episode of Deep Fried Dice. We are back here on Treasure Ball, where the crew of the Bloody Terror has been taken half prisoner. Implied prisoner.
Yeah, implied.
Yeah, we're not in shackles.
It's like polite.
You're not in shackles.
Polite prisoner.
We have a chance to salvage this.
Yeah.
Exactly. A polite prison. Yeah. They've been captured politely by the vicious and, as Abel remembered, very, very scary pirate, Captain McConaughey.
Who has lived up to that title in the weirdest way.
In the weirdest way, yeah. And they just stood on his bridge as Captain McConaughey spoke to somebody who was contacting the Bastard, who was also floating into their space, obviously following Captain Lee.
Maybe he'll
and
stop
now
fucking
have
following
fallen
us all the
to
time. God
Captain
damn it.
McConaughey's hands. His whole crew in shackles now. Not sure why he's in shackles instead of you. Captain Lee probably knows, though. He probably tried to fight.
Yeah, probably. He's dumb. Oh yeah, here's an icebreaker. I'll just fight against it because my name's Montgomery.
And Captain McConaughey seemed very interested, so much so that he put his trumpet down. Very interested in Valerie, Holbrook's daughter.
Oh,
and he and Holbrook have bad blood.
Oh fuck, the thing is, I'm interested in Valerie.
Yes, we all know.
Shut up, Abel.
Very obvious.
It's very obvious, audience. Captain Lee has a crush on Valerie.
Okay, so this is a dilemma.
I hate my life.
I,
Why?
at least, don't want the bastard to die.
Yeah, you're
So-
the only one here.
Looking at I think honestly you might be the only one who doesn't care if he dies or not.
Yeah. To this bitch.
I mean, I would like to be the one who kills him. Just saying.
well, we all know that.
But you guys stand on the bridge as Captain McConaughey looks as Valerie is taken away, and he says, well, I'll be damned. It's Holbrook's daughter.
Oh, fuck, shit.
Did you guys know about this? He says, turning to you guys.
I've seen her on that guy's ship before, but I didn't know that was Holbrook's daughter.
Yeah.
You know that? And then I turn to Abel and I go, this kind of makes the kidnapping thing a bit poetic, doesn't it?
Kind of, yeah.
Man, I knew that girl back when she was like this big, and he like makes a motion with his hands like a little baby.
Yeah.
Aww.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is Holbrook the bastard to Captain McConaughey?
Might be. Yeah.
He's his bastard.
It's his
Everyone
bastard.
has a bastard.
Everyone has a bastard.
How come, well, I guess it's none of my business why they're in shackles.
It's none of your business, Abel.
Nope, yep,
Well, you guys just enjoy your time here, I guess. They're gonna put you up in a room.
yeah.
Well, yeah, you'll be here for a little while before we send you on your way.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
All right.
Yeah, that was the plan. That's very hospitable of you.
Yeah, man. That's just who I am.
I want to leave so I can cry.
And he snaps his fingers. You see Jordan wince as he does. And the doors slide open behind you guys, and the guards come in. Captain McConaughey, go ahead and show these friends to their quarters.
Polite prisonership.
Make sure they get fed at some point.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
I wonder how good
I don't
the
like
food
the way you
is.
said that.
Do you reckon they'll give
Yeah,
us
and-
gruel or like good gruel?
I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
And you guys are let off.
Yeah, I mean,
You guys are led away down a corridor, and you look down, and just as you round the corner with the guards,
no.
what?
I know what's good. I feel it in my bones.
Just as you round the corner from the guards, you see coming down the hall from the other direction. You do see the Bastard and Valerie being led forward. Bastard's being pushed around.
I give the bastard I look him dead in the eye and I give him the bird. And then I look at Valerie and I give her a very innocent wave. Hi.
She does not see you.
That's fine.
Oh.
She has her eyes to the ground.
Oh, that's fine.
With like one of the guards has like the hand, his hand just like grabbing her arm, making sure she can't go anywhere.
Be nice to her.
Please, she's delicate and soft.
She's a delicate flower.
Yes.
No, but she doesn't deserve to be treated bad.
You guys are led off and actually off
were
the
they-
icebreaker.
Oh.
Were they led in a different direction than us?
No, I want to be on the same ship as our ship.
They seemed to be headed toward the bridge, toward Captain McConaughey.
Oh,
being brought
okay.
to him.
They're gonna do
Well,
the exact same
enjoyed
thing
that experience.
we just did.
Yeah.
It's got like a queue going on.
You guys are led off the icebreaker onto a shuttle,
I
where
don't.
you're then taken off into the brig.
I don't like
they have.
the fact that we're not on the same ship as our ship anymore.
You are not.
Yeah.
Your ship is just hanging out there, and you pass by it in the shuttle, but you're taken to the brig that's circling around the asteroid.
I hope like Rhombus is getting a good nap or whatever in all of this.
Yeah.
You land with the brig and are led off and down to your, quote, quarters, which is the prison of this brig.
Yep.
Yep.
See rows of the cells on one of the floors.
Are we?
Each one of you put into one.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, are we like collectively?
Oh, yeah,
put
we're
into
putting
one
in cells. Alright.
Alright.
Yeah. So we're in jail.
Yep,
Wait.
you are.
Jail babies now.
Can I make a motion to take the name The Bastard from Montgomery and give it to this guy, who is by and large more deserving?
Wait. Abel,
The guards
this
are
is
the
your
guards are all
bastard.
left at
This
this
is
point.
my
This is your
bastard.
bastard.
Okay. Everyone has a bastard.
Everyone has a bastard. New catchphrase.
So we're all in
George
our
is the
own
only
cell.
one vocal. He's at this point mumbling expletives.
Oh, George,
He
shut
kicks
up.
the bars.
This is not the first time you've been in a cell.
Yeah, but this is like worse, I think, than any time any of us have been in a cell.
Probably.
I'm on George's side.
Thank you, Abel.
Man,
At least be
of all
quiet
the people
enough.
to run into, it
Yeah.
had to be
Out of-
Captain McConaughey.
Yeah, out of everyone. Wait, Captain. Oh shit, was that? Oh fuck, I know that name.
He
Oh!
he introduced himself to
I know.
us.
I didn't realize who it was. I was like, oh yeah, he's just he's got the voice and a trumpet. And I was very confused about the trumpet for a bit there. Oh,
That
I
was
now know who
confusing.
this man is though now. Oh, I should have been way more scared on that.
I mean,
in
it was
that
probably good that someone wasn't super fucking scared.
I mean, yeah, he was a bit intimidating, wasn't it, with the fucking...
A bit intimidating. I wish he was, like, cartoonishly intimidating, you know? Like, angry and mean, but no, he was so that.
Why was there a trumpet?
I guess a man has to have a hobby out here in the middle of nowhere, literally.
I guess, yeah, I know how to play the fiddle, so it's not so out of it. Okay, well, I guess we're stuck in here till
For a
we're
few
let
days,
out.
he said. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just stay in prison for. I'm sure he'll let us go. You know,
Yeah.
Captain McConaughey, the most ruthless pirate ever, who,
Mm.
like the Admiralty wanted dead.
I'm more concerned about dear
Disappeared.
Valerie than anything.
Oh God. Is the feud between McConaughey and Holbrook well known?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then him having
That's how you two have heard about him, because Holbrook told you about this bastard.
it's his bastard.
It's his bastard.
That's probably how it came up. You started talking about the bastard, and he was like, I got a bastard.
Yeah.
Mine takes the cake. I got a bastard to beat them all.
Oh yeah.
That's probably, like, a thing, like, at the Holbrook station. You just get a whole bunch of pirate captains, and they all just go on about their bastards.
What do you guys do here in this cell?
We
so
hanging
we're on the
out.
brig.
You can see all of your weapons that they took from you locked up on the other end of the hall, past the bars.
So we're on the brig, right?
Yeah, on a
How did we
different
get
ship.
to the brig? On like a pod?
Yeah.
A shuttle or something.
Okay.
Shuttle.
How far away is the pod located on the brig from where we are?
The shuttle, if it stayed,
I mean, I would assume maybe they had like a way to get to the iceberg from here, but maybe not.
I mean, it is the brig. Like, a good security system would be that.
it would have other little, like, maybe not the same shuttle, but you know that a brig will have, like, lifeboats.
Yeah.
Right.
Space lifeboats.
You would escape
We're gonna
pods.
navigate to the treasure ball on a lifeboat.
We're gonna fit all fucking, I don't know, 6 of us on a tiny little escape pod lifeboat thingy, and off we go.
This is a bad situation, man.
This is a bad situation. I'm very concerned about Valerie, Abel.
What are the cells we're in like?
Are they like steel bars?
There's a cot, there's the steel bars, and there's a window looking out into space.
I was wondering more like how sturdy are the bars?
Yeah, the bars are steel. You kind of yank on them a bit, and they're very hard in there.
Is it like a wall between the different cells, or is it just more steel bars?
Walls.
Man.
Okay, so we're talking out of the steel bars that are our doors to each other.
Are there any magazines to read?
No.
Not even like Better Homes and Gardens.
Are there
Shit.
are there like wills and testaments written on the wall that we can read?
Scratch marks?
Yeah, in yours, Captain Lee.
Oh.
There's like scratch marks in there, and you see like a hastily like scratched out letter.
Is it like to my to my lover, or like
Yeah.
to my children, or like
Oh.
Yeah, it's actually it's a saucy one to his lover.
Are there any obscene drawings on the walls?
They're like cock
No,
and
not
balls.
really. There's
Oh man.
in your cell you do see like scratch marks like day 1, little tick marks.
Yeah.
And it goes your tick marks, Abel, go up to 56.
Oh. Promising.
I mean, he lasted that long, so they do feed them.
But they held him that long.
Yeah, it's alright.
Are there any other prisoners here besides us?
Yo, body count.
Yeah, there's one other guy in there.
What's he like?
He hasn't really said anything. You just saw him as you walked past.
Are there any guards in here? Can I like call out to him without upsetting anyone?
Yeah, there aren't any guards.
Okay, so I'm gonna call. Hey, other guy. Hey, you alive?
God, I hope so, Abel. If not, I'm reading you this really saucy letter someone's left in my
Are you
cell.
reading it out loud?
I will read it out loud as punishment.
Punishment? What did I do?
No, just general this is a punishment for everyone, including me.
Okay. That we got ourselves into this situation.
Yes.
Does the man respond?
It takes a few moments, but you hear a little clatter on the other side. Yeah, I'm alive.
Did we wake you up?
I don't know. Everything just blends all together.
How long you been here?
I don't know.
He's been in here for like a few hours.
Yeah. It's been like 5 minutes.
He was thrown in after you guys.
Yeah. Captain Lee
He's
goes,
basically in a timeout right now.
yeah. He ate like
Where did you all come from?
he ate too much at the cafeteria. So this is
Hey man, throw him in the brig. You gotta share, man.
yeah. Everyone's gonna share on this
Sharing
shit.
is caring.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Blows note on trumpet.
So, did he ask where we come from?
Yeah.
Not here.
A ship,
Yeah.
We didn't like float out here. We came by a ship
We were hoping to hide out.
in
You
dead
on that
space.
ship I just saw? Well, with the big old, I don't know, diamond up on the front?
No,
No.
we don't
We're on
own.
the one that didn't have the ruby on front.
Hmm.
Diamonds aren't red. Lesson. Well, I mean,
He could be
I just don't
colorblind.
care.
Abel,
That's fair. That's
Abel?
fair. That's fair. I'm very sorry.
Abel, I think this man has depression.
I mean, can you blame him? We're in a cell.
Good point. I'm
Do you
trying
know
to
what they
keep.
put you in here for?
Just floating out. It's with my kid, actually, just floating around, showing him the edge of space.
There's
yeah.
a child involved.
Where's your kid now?
I don't know.
Where's the baby?
They didn't put your kid here with you?
Nope.
What was their name?
Oh.
Shut up, Abel.
Liddy.
Liddy. Oh, how old? How old?
I'm real sorry to hear
He's
that
just
you're in
about
this
to turn
situation.
9.
Oh,
that's
God.
so young. Oh no,
Uh,
I'm so sorry.
I'm real sorry you have to go through. You're going through this. So, that captain said he'd let us out in a few days. How true do you think that was?
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm just no.
He-
Well, he's not gonna let us out. Yeah.
Probably not. He seems like if you can excuse the language, he seems like a bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's got a bastard. We get it, mate.
Every pirate's heard that saying. Come on, man.
At this point, Abel,
Oh no.
as you're talking
Did
to
they
him,
take his hand away?
They would have, yes.
No! That's horrible. I need that for
They would have.
confidence.
For confidence.
I mean, it's a hook, so it's not very, like, functionally useful, but like...
it's still a weapon.
Oh, God, so they took my hand.
You are one...
And your bag of hands. Probably.
Oh, it's a trunk I carry on my
Okay.
back. It's a back... No, it's like a backpack full of hands.
That you carry with you all the time.
Yes.
You
Hell
never know when you need
yeah.
a different hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, but it's out there with all the other weapons.
I'm looking at my handbag very forlornly.
Your handbag.
One day we'll be together again. Handbag. But Abel, you hear a very slight whirring sound, and you look down and you see down there at the corner of the wall.
Yeah? My wall? In my
Yeah,
cell?
you see that there's a hole in there.
What the fuck? I'm gonna go check it out.
A very small hole. Probably
Mouse hole.
Yeah, maybe a little bigger than a mouse hole. You could probably like fit your hand in there.
Mm-hmm.
But as you look at it and you begin to walk toward it to check it out, you hear the whirring sound and you see something come out of it.
Shank.
And you see on 3 wheels, like a little tricycle.
Oh, a tiny mouse.
You see on 3 wheels a little robot
What the fuck? I'm gonna crouch down.
with a little face. And yes, you know what? It is a mouse robot. It has like it has like 3 whiskers on either side
Yes.
of its face.
Does this guy
But it's
just
on
have
like a
fucking robot mice on his ship?
tribe.
Thank you.
But it's on like 3 wheels, like a tricycle,
yeah.
and it has
I can
little
picture.
little hands.
Mm-hmm.
Little tiny head.
Yeah, little tiny hands. And it looks up at you, and its eyes kind of like the aperture of it, it goes and opens up like wide, and then it goes back into its hole.
What?
Spyware.
No, I like crouched. I like get on my like fucking stomach and look through the hole. Like, no, come back.
Robot mousey.
Who's there?
Oh
What?
God, the robot mouse talks.
You hear a little voice come out from it.
Hello. I'm Abel. I'm a friend. Who
Why are you in my room?
They put me here. I didn't have a choice.
But this is my room.
I know they don't respect your room.
I've lived here for decades.
Is that so? What? What the fuck?
Abel, are you alright in there? I mean, we've been in here
There's-
for like 10 minutes and I think you're already going insane.
It's not a very like projected voice, like really only you can really hear it.
But I'm talking aloud.
Yes,
so...
but you're
Yeah.
talking aloud, and your
Abel.
voice projects.
Abel,
Yeah.
are you alright? Is this dementia?
I'm fine.
Please
Shh,
tell me
Captain,
if it is.
shut up.
Okay. Jordan, I think
What?
Abel's gone nuts.
Oh my god. Why don't you come out of the
I mean, he
hole?
carries a bag of hands.
I need those!
Yeah, that's reasonable though. He doesn't
They're
have a
not
hand.
real hands!
Yeah.
Yeah, all I'm saying.
George, I
The
swear
writing
to
was
God.
on the wall, Captain.
God damn it, George.
It's Jordan.
Jordan,
See?
sorry. Wrong
Okay, this is why I think it's dementia, Abel.
one. There's a little robot.
Leave my room.
Is it German?
I can't, but
How can you leave my room?
I don't know, but maybe you can
Key.
help me.
Key.
Why don't you come out of here and we can talk a bit and figure that
Little
out.
whirring. The wheels come forward a bit, and it stops. The top half of it kind of like bobbling as it stops with the momentum.
I smile at it. Hi, it's okay.
The aperture of its eyes are now very like tightly, like almost squinting at you.
Mm-hmm.
Abel, is this tiny robot German?
No,
Okay. Alright.
listen. So you want me out of your room, right?
I need you out of my room.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I can't get
God.
out here on my own. I don't have any tools. I don't even have both hands.
His hand extends just like an inch or so, and it points up to the wall.
That's how many years I've been here.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh,
This
you.
is my room.
Yeah, you. How did you get in here?
He was here when the ship was made. It's his ship.
He's the captain. It's Captain McConaughey for real.
Oh my god!
The other McConaughey is just a series of mice that are being puppeting a meat.
Oh my god.
Flesh
That's
fake.
terrifying.
That's horrible.
And
I
they're
love
very
it.
good at playing the trumpet.
I've been
Oh.
here with the ship.
Yeah,
It's my home.
it's a very nice room you have here.
Out of my room.
Yes,
It zips forward a bit, and you see its hand extends out and goes bzzzt, and zaps
Oh god.
forward a bit.
It's a
on your
taser
foot
mouse.
or your leg. It's such a light zap. It's like a static shock.
Yeah, listen, I cannot leave, but you can help me leave, okay? I need the key to this door. In fact, I need all the keys.
He moves forward toward the steel bars and just like goes between them and turns around. And at this point, Captain Lee, being on the opposite cell from Abel, you see this.
Oh my god, there's a tiny mouse! Oh my god, Jordan!
I told you!
Jordan, he was right, there's a tiny mouse! This is so cute.
That's great, Captain.
Yo, don't you start, young man. Hello, little fella. How are you?
And he zips back inside and then out again.
This is how you leave.
I can't. I'm too big to get through those bars. Look at me. I'm so big. I can't get through those bars.
Yes, Abel's very big,
leans,
very
it
fat.
leans forward a bit.
I try to get through the bars, show it but to demonstrate, I can't fit through the bars.
How would you leave your room?
There's a
This is
key.
why it is my room.
Yes, of course. There's a key. It's I'm trying to gesture like what a key looks like. And I use the key to open the door, and it'll let me out.
A likely story.
I don't want to be in your room. It's a lovely room, but it's your room. I don't
want
want to
you
be
in
in
my
it.
room.
I don't want to be in it. Yeah.
And I don't want you in it.
Yeah, so, but you need to help me get out of it.
And he rolls away,
Oh my god.
out of your sight.
Abel, that's
Yes, Captain.
a darn cute mouse.
It sure is. It's going to come back without the key, and I'm going to be stuck in this cell for years and years with a robot mouse.
If only you could eat it.
I mean, I could technically eat it, but it would not end well, I don't think.
No, that'd be the last thing you
inevitable.
eat. So, do you want to hear this really saucy letter that I've been left with?
And you hear the whirring of the wheels coming back.
Mouse saved the day there.
And you hear like a clank behind it, like a clunk.
Oh my god,
clunk,
oh my god.
clunk,
I'm so
clunk,
excited.
as it's rolling forward. Before you see the mouse, you see your hook hand land on the thing, land on the floor right in front of your cell,
Lockpick.
and he zips forward.
Now leave my room.
That's not the key, but it's a start. Now, what kind of lock is on this door?
Is
Please
it-
tell me it's like a shitty old-timey one and not like
Yeah,
a
like
super
there's actually like a
sci-fi
steel,
lock.
like a super heavy key that's involved.
Absolutely, there is.
Thank you.
Okay, so I have my hook. Can I try to pick the lock?
Yeah, you can
And
try.
can I say? I mean, do you think perhaps I've tried to pick a lock before like this?
You've tried.
Definitely.
You've never been successful though.
Okay, well, I'm going to try now. It's been a long time since we've played Fate, and I don't remember the rules quite so well. Could I invoke my prosthetic hand for this? And what would that mean?
Spend a fate point to
Okay.
invoke your prosthetic hand. You can do that to either re-roll or
Mhm.
to add 2 to your roll.
Okay, well, let me roll and we'll see, I guess. That could be worse. That's, well, actually, I mean, it's a 0 is what I end with.
And you're going to be using probably clever?
Okay, yeah. Alright, so a 0 plus 3, and could I add a plus 2 to that?
Make it a 5.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that. So that's a 5.
You were up against a 6.
Oh, balls!
It's a difficult thing to do with a hook hand.
I know, I understand that. Just...
Yeah.
Abel, give me your hook hand. I'll have a go. I've got 2 hands to manipulate the hook hand.
Why are you still in my room?
I need the key. I can't get the door open with this. The key. I'm like, is there any way I could try to sketch it out by scratching on the floor?
You could try with your hook hand, yeah.
Yeah,
But he rolls forward and you hear like a as he like elevates himself up to the keyhole so that his little face is in front of it.
Is he just on very long, like, kind of leg with the wheels
Yeah.
at the
He's
bottom?
like has this extension
Oh,
extension
Spindly
device, yeah.
you now have a
Are
tall
you gonna
mouse.
sketch it out?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and sketch out the key with like just. I don't suppose I saw the key. Yeah, so I'm just gonna sketch out like what a key would generally look like. I need this, and preferably if it's like on a key ring.
You hear the scratching sound as you're scratching out the key, and then scratch out the ring as you're talking, and you hear like a and the door as you finish and say, "Oh, I need the key ring." The door just goes clunk.
I look over at the door. Is it open?
It is like an inch open.
You beautiful son of a bitch. I push open the door cautiously.
It creaks and you wince a bit as you hear the metal just.
Abel,
yeah.
Abel,
And he zips back into the room.
go
My
for the
room.
eyes. Go for the eyes, and then take the key. Go for the eyes. Take the key.
I know.
Okay.
I close the door.
Everyone,
and I guess I'm standing out in the hall now.
Yep.
My bag of hands is in here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get my fighting hand, which I think in this case is like just a knife.
Okay.
It's also your cooking hand.
Yeah. Well, no, because this one's a bit different and also
You have to
perhaps
keep
not
the cooking hand
sanitary.
sanitary. Yeah.
It's not sanitary. It's been in bodies. So I get my knife hand.
Okay.
I apply that. Then what we're planning to do is I'm gonna go back in my cell and we're gonna make a bunch of ruckus and then I'm gonna ambush them.
And then we're gonna get
Unless
the
I have
key.
some fucking lock picking tools in here that I can let them go. Do we have any tools that could be used for that?
No.
No.
Okay, then yeah, that's the plan.
All right. You get your hand, attach it, head back to your cell, and
Yep.
how do you guys make noise?
Hey
I
crew,
mean, could all just start
I
screaming.
assume the rest of the crew's on board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just start yelling. Go
Yeah, just start screaming.
start hollering, kids. Let's go.
All right. The crew begins to start yelling. Hey, is this how you treat your prisoners?
I'm hungry.
You called us guests.
What does the
Hey,
game like?
Give us food.
I have
What's
to
the
go to
score on
the
the game?
I have to go to the bathroom. Clattering on the walls and everything.
Yeah, just making all the noise
We're like
possible.
shaking the bars.
As you're doing this, you do hear from down below.
What are you doing back in my room?
I'll be
You're
out
back
in
in
a
my
minute.
room.
Shut
This
up.
is my room. This is my room.
As you're clattering and you ignore him, eventually you hear from right down below you a loud whoa 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 whoa
Oh my god.
from the little mouse, and it definitely adds to the din.
Yep.
I love this guy.
I love this entire scenario.
Eventually, with all of that going on, you hear the footsteps of the guards
Do you
coming.
think the guards think that one of us is just making the siren noise? What the fuck is up with this crew?
You see, even like there are little lights, blue and red lights, like flashing in your cell now.
And what I want to do specifically when they get in here is to like swing the door open and try and hit one of them with it.
Yeah.
That's my specific plan. Okay.
How many are there? Like 2, 3?
There's two. One of them stops right before your cell into Jordan's cell, and the other one continues walking forward. You hear them, like, they aim the gun in and tell Jordan to shut the hell up.
Oh man. Okay. I hope he does.
Yeah, Jordan. Yeah.
And one of them, what the hell is that sound? Is it,
I'm waiting for them to come here. I
yeah,
say,
no,
I
they
can't
come
get it
right
to
in front
stop.
of you. And let's go ahead and roll to fight.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Make a forceful roll,
Yeah.
since that's how you described it.
I'm going to bash him and stab him. Is my general goal.
Bash
Yeah.
and stab.
Okay. So that's so 3.
I wish
Okay.
you had given me my cutlass so I could do like a long stab.
Oh man, could I have given the captain her cutlass? Could I have passed out weapons? That would have made sense, right?
It would have, but you didn't.
Oh, Anthony, can I spend all my fate points to do that? I'll spend all of them.
No, just one. Just give me the weapon.
No, I'll.
It was a tie, so you succeeded at a minor cost. So
Okay.
you bash open the door. And do you want to describe?
My intent is like to bash into him with it, like just swing it open as hard as I can to throw him off guard. And does he have a gun
Oh,
or
it would be
something?
amazing if you bashed him into my side of the hall and then I just grab his shoulders. So then you've got easy stabbing pickings.
He does have a gun.
I was gonna try to like grab his gun arm and then just stab him in the soft bits, you know? Yeah, just full on shank him.
All right, you do that, and you do succeed, but not before one of the gunshots go off. Because this is a
Okay.
tie, so it succeeded at a minor cost.
It's a minor cut, so no one's dead, right?
So one of the gunshots does go off as you stab him. That one is down for the count, and you do manage to stop the other one, since this
Okay.
is just a group roll for right
yeah,
now.
more stabbing.
And they're both down, but now the gunshot did go off, but the siren was still going, so...
Mouse, I'm out of your room, so stop it. Stop it! I won't go back
He
in.
does stop, and he rolls forward out of his room, actually, and the one that you stabbed who's on the ground, he extends out a zap and fucking zaps him right in the eye.
Oh my god!
Come on!
I fucking
He's been
love
stabbed.
this mouse. This mouse is my kind of guy.
My god. What a clusterfuck.
And you look in and you see Jordan with a gut shot wound.
Oh no! Okay, do they have keys? I'm searching them frantically for
They
keys.
do.
Okay, I take the keys. I'm trying to unlock his cage.
Yeah, you do.
Where did he
Does
get
anybody,
mouse.
does anybody have medical supplies? And does anybody on our crew have medical knowledge?
Well,
I
Jordan,
do.
Jordan
I
had
mean-
medical knowledge.
But he's shot, so...
The captain does. George definitely has some.
Yeah.
At
Alright,
least.
Because it was
I'm gonna run
like
and unlock
mandatory.
George's door. And the captain's.
Thank you.
Just George's. I'm going to unlock George's, tell him to get to Jordan, and then I'm going to unlock the captain's.
It's the mouse. The mouse is just doing things under you.
That's fine. I don't give a fuck
It
about the mouse
rushes forward
right
and
now.
zaps another one.
Stand your ground.
He says.
He
I
does
love
that.
this mouse. Where
That's his
did
prerogative.
my dear boy Jordan get shot?
Got shot.
Yeah, you see he's like
Okay.
sweating and he's pale, holding onto his stomach.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay,
Is it
man.
still in there?
It's a laser.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a laser. Fuck, I forget.
I hope it's not still in there. It's burning away.
Jesus
Wait, so
Christ.
does that mean the wound's technically being cauterized?
I mean, I suppose so, yeah. We haven't really established the,
Oh man, that's
the
still not
rules of
fun.
everything. But yeah, it's a pretty bad one.
All right, so yeah, I
Shit,
get
pressure.
George, I get the captain, and I assume we head over to Jordan's cell.
Yeah, roll maybe.
Yeah.
Who's doing it?
What's the approach? Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go.
So, Captain,
Yes.
you're gonna make a careful roll.
Careful. Oh shit.
See, with no medical supplies.
I will
no
like
medical
rip up my
supplies.
shirt if we have to use something.
Yeah, like
I'll take
yeah.
stuff out of whatever our supplies are from what we have.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, please, one
Just
more.
go ahead and roll.
One more. Okay, with a careful, it's a +5.
Oh, nice.
With this roll, that's a...
I'm very
Okay, yeah, it's a
proud of my
4
roll.
because I got a -1 with the roll. All right, you managed to stabilize him completely.
Oh, thank God.
He's not going to be moving around very well.
But he's not dying.
Oh, dear Jordan.
Oh man, Jordan, I'm so sorry you got shot.
You're our best accountant and quartermaster.
You're a very valuable crew member, and I'm glad you're not dying.
Same. Okay, now let's get off this damn brig, and then...
I'm gonna start
go
unlocking
save-
the doors. You should start handing out weapons and shit.
Yeah, George, you do that. I'm holding Jordan.
I'm gonna take one of the guns from the guards.
For sure.
Yeah.
I want a gun because my gun's...
Do the guards have
Faulty.
anything else on them?
They have the keys, their weapon. No, not really anything else. George takes one of the guns, I assume.
I also let out the other guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Was he making noise too?
No, he wasn't.
Oh.
But he looks a little confused as, and he's like looking out and he's cautious.
Hey,
He
dude,
doesn't wanna leave.
guess what?
Do you want to
Prison
live here?
break.
Do you want to stay in the cell?
Not much use in a fight.
That's
So?
fine.
Our dude got shot and we're not leaving him behind.
Yeah, we're not leaving you behind either, oh boy. Come on.
All right, he comes.
What if he's like actually a horrible person?
Elliot?
Yeah.
Shh.
Okay. All right.
Alright, now we have... Okay, we're looking for a shuttle, if it's still here.
Yeah.
So you just go up to the top.
I mean, I assume we like very cautiously. move
Yeah,
throughout.
cautiously.
Yeah, like slowly.
Guns
Okay.
drawn.
Like
Who's
send some of
leading?
us ahead to look, down halls
Out of you
and
two,
stuff.
who's leading?
Who... You have a gun, don't you?
Yeah,
Proper-
I have a gun. I can
Abel's
go
got
ahead
the
if you
prop
want.
again.
All
yeah.
right, make a stealthy roll.
A sneaky roll.
Sneaky.
Sneaky. Yeah.
What's your sneaky?
Oh. Whew.
What's your sneaky,
Oh.
Abel?
Oh. It's +2. I got a +2. That's how my dice added out.
So that's +4?
and So that's 4.
All
My
right.
sneaky's a 0.
You manage to sneak up and peek out, and you do see an opening. Most of the other guards are on the other side. You note that just at that moment, something happened over at the asteroid on
Yeah.
the icebreaker, and you heard like a large crack, and most of the crew on this brig are watching as the ice is like cracking off and a huge chunk of it sloughs off away from the icebreaker. They're just kind of like, ooh, that's cool.
I have a question, I guess, for George. I assume he is familiar with an icebreaker, yeah?
Of course, I served with one.
Now, the real question I have here is, how do we disable it? Is there a possibility that one of us, or some of us, could go and
Go for the engines.
turn that bitch off,
Yeah.
or just fuck with it enough to distract
I could
them?
disable it.
Okay.
It would only be disabled for a few hours, enough time for us to get away.
Yeah, that's more than
Because
enough time.
that thing will fucking waste us if we leave it alone.
You don't have to tell me.
So, how should we do this? Should some of us split off and go with George? I'm willing to go with George.
Listen, I'll go myself.
Oh
George
man,
said.
now
No,
listen,
no,
we've all watched the
George,
movies, George.
no,
You go
George,
off yourself.
no.
You die.
George, you're
We're
taking
all
a main...
sad.
George, you're taking a main character.
Is this while you guys are on the lifeboat?
Oh, did we get to one?
Yeah, did we get
You
to
can
a
get to
shuttle?
one, yeah.
Okay,
You
yeah.
could've-
This
while
is
they
the
were all
discussion we're
distracted.
having on the
Okay.
lifeboat.
Because
Getting
that was
to
the whole sneaky.
Yeah,
icebreaker.
All right, you
Yeah.
guys all got get into the lifeboat.
George,
Yeah.
we all know this trope. You're going with a main character.
Looks at camera. You all have to go and get Valerie, get the girl.
Oh, George, don't be dumb.
Don't, George. No.
Someone's got to take Jordan back to the bloody terror.
Okay,
George.
no.
So
all
that's
right.
Hector. Hector's not good in a fight anyway.
Yeah,
no offense.
Hector's taking
Hector just
Jordan.
shakes like, no, that's fine. Hector will take him back. You two go find Valerie.
Rupert will go. No. Rufus will go
No.
with you.
Then they'll both die. Captain,
Fuck.
come on, we don't
No.
need these words. George, you gotta come
Listen,
back,
anybody
alright?
else is just gonna slow me down. I know my way
Alright.
around.
But listen, if you don't meet up on the ship with us, I'm gonna be very cross.
I will cry. You gotta come back, George.
Of course.
Alright.
Is that what you've been worried
Okay.
about? That was never in question. Of course I'm coming back.
Listen, man, it's a
God.
bad situation we're in.
Yeah,
And
But
I'm
none of you
worried.
guys, I mean, no offense, Captain, but you're not much use to me
that is
to
true.
disable this thing.
That is very
no.
true. I am
Neither
not.
And
of
if
us.
she's not any use, then what use are you, Abel?
That's hurtful,
Fuck
George.
you, Abel.
Fine.
Thank
Go.
you, George.
I'm a smart boy.
You've got a hook for a hand.
That wasn't my
And now
fault.
it's currently a knife. Currently, it's a knife.
Mini hooks.
Yeah, it is a knife. I wave it at her. What's your point?
Blood on it.
All right, so we have our plan.
At this point, you guys noticed, you hadn't noticed before, but you noticed down at the base of the lifeboat, the little mouse is with you guys.
Son of a bitch.
I kind of like kneel towards it and I go, "Hello, little fella. What's your name?"
It backs up.
Oh,
It
don't
totally backs up away from you.
give him his space.
And you
He's
see the little zap.
Oh, it's got a little taser.
Real estate is at an all-time low. My home is ruined.
Oh, you understand
No, we have some
the
nice
housing
rooms on our
market. Isn't that adorable?
Do not talk down to me. Only in the physical sense may you talk down to me.
Oh, April, look how cute he is.
Captain, you're being very dismissive of
I
this mouse who
know.
technically rescued us.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. We're keeping him on the ship. You know this, right? We'll give him his own room.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. By the way, did we get the name of the guy we took with us?
No.
Can I ask him his name on the way there?
You can.
Yeah.
I ask him his name on the way there, and I ask him if he knows where his son might be. Because I'd like to keep an eye out for his son.
Yeah, a small boy.
He has a daughter.
Oh!
That was his. He just said his kid, and then he said his Liddy.
Liddy.
Oh,
shoot.
right.
Okay.
I think I misheard the name. Yeah, okay. All right, his daughter. Right.
Liddy.
Do we know, does he have any idea what they might have done with his daughter?
What's his name?
Oh, Leonard.
Leonard.
Lenny and Liddy! Hey!
I'm calling him Leonard.
He has no idea.
9-year-old girl.
That body that was on the ship
Which-
wasn't a child, was it?
No.
On
Not
the
on the
ice
front of the
branch.
ship.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Jesus.
Does McConaughey have
How
some
dark
limits?
do you think I'm going with this?
We don't
this
know.
I
particular
don't
story?
know. Anthony, I don't know with you.
I save dark shit for like Among Us and other. This is Treasure Ball.
All right, okay.
Doesn't mean it won't be dark at all, but like,
I know.
Jesus Christ,
but-
I'm not strapping a 9-year-old girl to the front of a ship.
I just had to
that
make
level of
sure.
We had to make sure, Anthony.
That would have been a hell of a reveal. Like, why wouldn't I have told you that before?
Yeah, fuck. That's fair. Okay. So we're gonna keep an eye out for, I assume a night. It hasn't been like multiple years since he's been here.
We're looking for a small girl.
Keep an
But
eye out for
the
her.
escape pod, or it's not really a pod. It's really a lifeboat.
Yeah.
With like an engine on it,
Yep.
and it goes and then heads toward the icebreaker. There's you make a quick stop, and Hector takes Jordan.
Hide out with, Rhombus and Rupert, assuming they haven't been taken.
Rufus goes with them because he has more medical knowledge than Hector does.
Okay, good.
So it's... What about Leonard? We're keeping Leonard with us.
If
Are we? Or are we sending
If
him...
he
well, he
wants-
kind of insists to be with you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's us, and then George is going to head for the engines, I guess,
The
or
engines.
somewhere.
After you
or
drop those
whatnot.
3 off, you head to the icebreaker, managing to dock into it.
So it's us and Leonard.
And the door opens, and you guys step in. I like to think you guys float on the outside of the ship and like open up into the airlock and just step out.
Yeah. Yep.
Because it's a lifeboat.
Yep.
Door shuts behind you. You hear like the decompression as the airlock opens up in front of you. So George says, "Where are you two going?"
We need to find out where Valerie and the Bastard are.
Yes.
If we can.
Listen, I don't want to take command, Captain.
If you
but
know where a brig is on the ship, please do tell us, George.
and he gives you directions.
Yeah,
If you go
you're
down that way,
experienced.
you take Leonard here to go find his girl.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
If she's anywhere, she's gonna be in that brig.
Yep.
Okay.
You, Captain, go deal with.
Oh, you want me to take care of McConaughey?
Absolutely.
Oh.
George, you make
Absolutely,
me
yes.
you make me an
That's
offer.
where Valerie's gonna be.
You make me an offer I can't refuse. Let's go kill
That's what I
McConaughey.
High five.
High five!
You give him a stab for me, Captain.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry, you lot.
He's gonna duel you with the trumpet.
Yes, please, yes.
Oh,
Cutlass versus trumpet, please.
The
Anthony.
trumpet turns into a cutlass.
Oh my! Cut last.
I stumbled.
That's
I
what
stumbled.
that's what we're avoiding, Elliot. The
Yeah, I know.
cutlass.
True.
Yeah.
All right,
okay.
so you guys head off in your separate directions. George heading down one way. And almost immediately after he goes down, you hear like a thunk, thunk, thunk of like fighting.
You get him, George.
We
You
love
get him. We love
Yeah.
George.
As you head off, and who wants to go first?
Abel, you should go first.
Yeah, because you're going to be having the big stab fight.
Yes.
Abel, you're with Leonard.
Yep.
I assume you have your bag of hands, but you still have your
I have-
fighting.
I have my knife hand. I have 2 fighting
gun.
hands. I have a knife hand
And
and then a
gun.
hand that's just
Fist?
a big ball. No, it's not a fist. It's a big ball.
Oh, it's a ball. Okay.
Yeah, and I smack people with
Your
it.
bashing hand. That's right.
It's my bashing hand. This is my stabbing hand.
This is more a stabbing hand
both
kind
my
of
fighting
situation.
hands.
Both are fighting hands.
Yes.
but-
Yeah.
All right, so you
I
have
have my
those
backpack.
Leonard with you, and you head off, taking the directions that George tells you to. You dip into a room quickly as, a guard runs past, presumably because George is making a bit of a ruckus.
Oh, I love George.
Oh, George.
But you manage to, get past them. You head around and into where George said the brig was.
All right,
And
so yeah.
the cells are empty.
Fuck.
All of them?
Mhm.
And is there any sign of anyone having been in them recently?
No.
Is there like a guard station nearby that I could like look in?
Mm-mm.
They
As you
put
turn
us-
around, you see
Oh, okay.
what looks to be a 15-year-old girl
Oh.
pointing a gun at you two.
Oh, balls. I say that out loud. Oh,
Who are you?
balls. I'm Abel, and this is Leonard. Who are you?
Liddy. And at this point, Leonard
Starts
is immediately,
crying.
he kind of tries to rush forward a bit, and the gun gets pointed at him. Who are
Oh.
you two? Why are you here?
You're Liddy.
This is Captain McConaughey's ship.
Yeah, this is
This is your dad.
Yeah, this is your dad. We're here to find you, Liddy.
She squints at you guys.
Dad? This
The
is
captain
you?
is my father.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Bitch.
That's not true. Dude, do you have like a locket on you with her picture in it or something so we can expedite this?
Leonard kind of... Can we just hurry this up here?
Do you have a fond memory both of you share? Go share it together now.
Yes.
Go.
Flashback.
Brainstorm.
Flashback.
And Leonard kind of stumbles. No, Liddy, you don't remember? She looks a little confused, like she's starting to like question something.
It's like, you got that scar on the arm when I took you fishing, and like the hook accidentally got into your skin. It was a very bad day. But that's where you got that scar
For
on your
everyone.
arm. That's where you got the scar on your arm from.
Leonard asks, "You don't remember? I was taking you out. We were out. You wanted to see the edge of space where no one else was."
That's a really dangerous place to take a 9-year-old.
Yeah,
Hey,
why was this 9-year-old?
just for the reference. That's
Because
like
this is a comedy, I like to think that Abel actually says this. Like,
Yeah.
like hold up.
Wait, back up. She was 9. What are you doing? Sorry to interrupt your moment. Continue.
You wanted to see the edge of space, and they got us. They weren't supposed to be out there. It was supposed to be safe. We weren't that far out.
2 days from here, if there's like a bunch of black holes, like for the reference.
Yeah, but to be fair, you are 3 days out of the edge of space.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you go a bit further, man, and you're gonna have a bedtime.
She kind of shakes her head. No, he taught Captain McConaughey's. Well, Dad's been there for me.
Oh!
I'm sorry.
No!
Listen, kid. Listen, no, not kid. Listen, miss. I have a child also, and so your father's going through a lot, and I have maybe an idea of it. Your father's been in prison. If he's not been there for you, it's not because he didn't want to be. That dude McConaughey's a bastard. He's not your dad. I'm doing very badly at this pep talk, but I'm trying.
Your dad's an asshole.
But this
This
guy
is your actual
dad,
dad.
and he's really nice. He's been in prison this whole time, worried sick about you, not able to get out, kept captive by the guy who's been being your fake dad like a fucking weirdo. What the hell? You can't just take a girl and be like, "This is my daughter now."
Go ahead and make a roll.
Elliot, adoption.
No, you can't just take a child. You cannot just take a child. The roll's a 2. What am I adding to it?
What do you think you should add to it? 'Cause-
Clever, I guess.
Sure. Fate
But-
Accelerated isn't really meant for social things.
Yeah,
but,
no, clever. That's what I see as, I guess, the social-y one, the convincing one.
Yeah, that's the talking
So that's a
one.
5.
5?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
my God.
You talk to her about all of this, and you can see she's even from the beginning she was like doubting stuff.
Yeah.
She kind of like at a certain point like falters, like lowers the gun a bit.
I punch her in the face and stab her.
But okay.
No, it's a joke, it's a joke, it's a joke! It was a
If you
joke!
say it happened.
No, shut
I'm
up,
just
shut up,
kidding.
shut up! It was a joke.
But she falters a bit, and you hear her like, "But why would he? But where were you?" And then there's a tearful moment.
Oh.
Literally, I just said, though, he was in jail. Come on, lady.
The teenager just like drops the gun, and then like Leonard goes in for the hug. He's like, my
There's some
baby
sad
girl.
music in the background.
That's what
Yeah.
happens. You hear a trumpet.
Over the, like, loudspeaker. That's
Yeah,
what he
yeah.
just broadcasts it.
He just broadcasts a ballad. That's being
Yeah.
played. But success.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
You know, now
Okay.
you're going to have 2 extra passengers on the way to the treasure ball.
That's fine.
Extra crew.
You know, I'm sure, they can help Rhombus with his chores.
We'll find.
I've got a diamond.
Please don't steal the diamond from this boy. It's all he's got.
Did you know you have a skeleton inside of you? Now for Captain Lee.
Yes, I'm gonna fight Matthew McConaughey.
His name's not Matthew. No relation.
What is his name?
You don't know.
It's Captain. You know, like how Captain
Captain
Lee-
McConaughey.
Yeah, you know.
What's Lee's first name?
Exactly, Elliot.
It's just Captain Lee.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, you asked
We
me
never
this
established-
question. You
No,
asked
I,
me this
I
question.
thought you were saying her name actually is Captain.
No one will ever know her first name. Her name is Lee. That's all. That's all you people need to know.
Oh my god.
And he's just Captain McConaughey.
Yeah.
I see.
But you head forward, heading toward the brig. Captain Lee, you have a moment where you run into a guard and you
Stab.
okay, yeah. You have that slow run him through moment.
Yeah.
As he like rounds a corner, didn't expect you.
Yeah.
And he slumps to the ground.
I'm gonna
You
be
wipe
entering.
his own blood off on him.
Oh, that's so disrespectful.
I'm gonna be entering this cabin with an already bloodied cutlass and like ready to rumble.
Intimidation tactic.
Yeah.
But you get to where the bridge is. So do you just enter?
God, I'm tempted to just power move, just like fucking walk in. Like, yo, what up, Valerie? Let's go.
I love that.
God, I'm so tempted to do that.
Do
Just-
it.
Just walk in.
You won't.
Okay then, Elliot. I hate this. I hate how I'm so easily manipulated. Yeah, I mean, Anthony, I'm walking in.
You head up to the door and it just slides open as you walk forward, and you walk forward with the smear of blood of one of his crew still on your cutlass. As you see the captain, you see Valerie in shackles still over on the other side of the room, sitting in one of the chairs,
Alright.
shackled to the chair.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, at least
The
they let her
bastard
sit.
next to her.
Ugh.
Do they look okay?
Ugh.
Have they been beaten?
The bastard has been.
Yes.
Oh, bastard.
Yes.
And you see a light, well, not so light, it'll definitely leave a scar, but a cut across her cheek.
No.
It's personal now.
It's personal now. This man's gonna die.
You see McConaughey. He's sitting in the captain's chair, legs crossed, playing the trumpet, and he sees you come in. Well, hey now, who let you out?
Well,
a mouse.
yeah.
Now see, here's the
Would-
thing.
Would you be?
You were my guest. Well, this is just a surprise to me, you know?
That's how you treat guests, you fucking weirdo.
Abel, this is my moment.
I know, sorry, I hate him. Go on, continue.
Well, if you asked dear old Monty there, you'd know I would be full of surprises, Captain.
Ooh, nice.
Montgomery yells out, do me a favor and stab him a few extra times for me.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
Montgomery.
Fuck you, best.
Oh.
But I will take on your advice.
You know what? No, I'm letting him live now. He's as Montgomery says that, McConaughey, well now there's no need for, I mean, come on, you don't gotta be that mean.
Can I do a really cool sword trick to intimidate?
Absolutely you can.
Sweet. What do I have to roll?
Flashy.
Flashy? Hell yeah. I'm being very lucky with my rolls tonight.
Oh, you show him, Captain.
So that's a +6.
Okay. And you're trying to basically create an advantage.
Yeah.
You do successfully create an advantage that you can invoke once, which is sword play or whatever you want to name it.
Yeah.
But as you do that to try and be intimidating, I mean, you have shown your prowess, so you know.
Yeah.
He doesn't flinch though.
That's fine. This
Yeah,
As
he's a
he-
monster.
this is more for the bastard. I'm just gonna say this right now.
As he trumpet in one hand, pulls his gun with the other,
Yeah.
and shoots you
No.
with a +8.
Oh fuck! Where'd he shoot me?
Oh.
Well, why
my
don't you
God.
roll?
Okay.
Let's say roll your flashy again.
Oh, okay, roll my flash again. Okay, I got 5 this time.
So that means that you're gonna take your 3 stress.
That's that. My 3 box. Oh, your stress box? Okay.
Yeah, because you have a 1, 2, and 3,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it's not a consequence. It's just a stress box, but you take the 3.
Yeah.
As he fires off, and you're struck in the shoulder.
Okay, that's fine. That's happened to me
It
before.
burns for sure, but you're fine. You always were a bit too flashy for your own good.
Will you shut up,
damn
Will you shut up, Monty? I'm trying to save your life here.
Valerie hasn't said anything.
It's fine. I understand if she's traumatized.
He stands up, puts the trumpet down on the stand. He has his gun and pulls out the sword.
Sword fight!
He's holding the gun in his right hand and the trumpet in his
Cut off his hand. Cut off his hand. Cut off his hand. Cut off his hand.
and the cutlass in his left.
Cut off his hand.
Make him enable.
So do you fight? Do you duel?
Yeah. Let's duel. Duel. God, I hope.
Duel music.
I hope I roll really well again.
God, you better.
God, oh my
or else
god.
we're super fucked.
Oh my, literally my luck has been so good tonight, or this morning, I guess. Oh god, alright, what am I rolling?
Don't jinx it, don't jinx
I'm
it.
not rolling.
Remember the ones, remember the ones.
Remember the ones.
He comes at you with his
What,
own sword.
what am I
and
adding?
You go ahead and roll your quick. And you have that advantage that you can invoke for free once.
I got a +4.
Okay, that was the same with him. So he comes at you, swinging his sword down, and you manage to glance it off, and the sword, it kind of creates a spark as the two glide against each other, and it strikes the hilt of your cutlass.
Wow. Can I just, like, push him?
Well, he actually pushes you. He kicks out, since he was the one attacking this time. Yeah. So now it's your turn.
Is he, like, close? Does he, like, body to body kind of close, or?
Body to body, but he kicked you away a bit.
Yeah.
Giving him a boost, because we tied.
Alright, is this still...
It's an attack.
What's this?
So how do you want to approach it?
Oh, do I have to roll?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I kind of really want to kick him in the nuts.
So an attack.
Yeah, an attack. Forceful?
So go at forceful.
Forceful? Okay, so that would be a +3.
He got a +2, so succeed. You kick forward, smashing him in the groin.
Yes!
And he crumples down for a
Destroy
second and,
him.
stands back up, aiming his gun, but also swinging his cutlass. This is a bad one.
Now, what do you mean by bad? Bad for Lee or bad for
Lee.
him? Oh no.
So it's a total of a 7, so go ahead and defend.
Can I add that intimidation?
Yes. So defend with your quick.
Okay, three sixes. So that's 6 plus my intimidation.
So you got a 8?
I got an 8.
Wow. You rolled 3 6s and 5?
I rolled 3 6s.
Is that actually what you
rolled
did?
3 6s and
That's
a 5.
crazy.
That's beautiful.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Captain
yeah,
Lee's best pirate.
he takes another blow as he comes at you with the blade, but you deflect it, also pushing away his gun, which blasts off, hitting the one of the panels, kind of like explodes in a flash of sparks. More than it really should, but it's a dramatic game.
Dramatic moment, yeah.
And it you goes with all the like sparks, and you then riposte and slash him back.
I can't believe I rolled 3 6s.
At this stage of the fight, you hear as the whole ship just begins to shut off.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And in that moment, you hear a as it detaches from the ice.
Nice.
The whole ship, the icebreaker, begins to float backward away from the asteroid.
That scares me.
And you feel a lightness to your feet as the gravity fails.
Gravity
Oh
flight!
shit!
Gravity
Oh god, I hope he
flight!
left the life support on.
George is like, well.
Time to hold your breath.
These bitches don't need air.
Yeah, exactly. Kill them all. But go ahead and gravity fight. Do you attack him back? He looks a little surprised. Well, this should be fun, he says, floating in the air.
I'm kind of wanting to end this fight, so...
Okay.
Where am I in?
What are you doing? What are you trying to do?
Like, stab and twist in the gut, or, like, go for the throat, or maybe an eye.
So quick.
So that's a +4.
All right, you try and lunge toward him to get that effect. You do manage to slice into him, cutting open his stomach, but not quite a slice and twist, more just like a cut through, as he now has all 3 of his stress boxes are marked.
Does that mean just blood is kind of like just leaving him in like blobs?
Yeah, some. It's not like he's not gushing.
Yeah.
But there's definitely blobs of blood in the air from both of you, mostly him though. One little teeny blob from Valerie. From her cut. But you hear, as you do that, you hear a little snapping sound as you look over and notice that in the zero gravity and with everything else, Montgomery has managed to snap his shackles off using the chair that he was tied to.
Bastard.
God, I hope to God he doesn't go for me.
No, he immediately tries to get
Valerie,
Valerie
thank
out.
God, because if he
Okay,
wasn't,
alright.
I was going to yell at him.
No, yell at him anyway.
He does go for you again. Again, he's not Montgomery, sorry. McConaughey attacks again, trying to go for what you were, same with what you were going for.
Okay.
A quick and final blow. And he has a total of 8 again.
Oh, I don't know if my luck is that good. What am I using?
Quick.
Okay, so it's +4 again.
He lunges forward in the 0G, ignoring the wound that you gave him, and his blade finds its mark as it slices into you. Missing any vital organs, you would know where all of them are.
Yes.
But it gives you the moderate consequence.
Moderate.
And we're going to name that run through.
Run through. I was going to call it brand new scar.
Not quite.
Not yet.
You can call it that once it gets better.
Alright, and I'm actually going to labor it moderate this time.
But as he does that, and you feel the intense burst of pain and throughout your whole body as that happens, he pulls his blade out and says, "Don't you get it? This is my ship. You guys aren't getting out of here." As you hear another snap of Valerie's coming undone.
He's very confident. We should all gang up on him and kill him.
Yes.
Montgomery pushes off with Valerie in the zero gravity, heading toward the door. The door cracks
You
open.
son of a bitch.
Of course he's not going to help. I totally understand from
On the
Montgomery.
way to the door, as he floats past you, he grabs the back of your shirt and pulls you with him.
Oh!
I don't
You
like this
bastard.
redemption.
I do. I love it. I've slowly moved over to Montgomery's side.
No!
As he pulls you
Entire
as he pulls
mission.
you through the door and you see his robot hand you gave him.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a cool hand, hey.
And it actually, you see him go over the locking mechanism that's on there. You see the fingers kind of like curl back, and you see like a little device come out
Oh
and
my
start screwing
God.
into the thing and zapping
It's
into
a good
it.
thing Abel's not there, because he'd be pissed.
Yeah.
As he very quickly manages to hack through the device and lock the thing.
I bet he has a lock-picking function on there too, bastard.
He has he has a whole bag of hands in
One
one
hand.
arm.
In one hand. I have to carry around a fucking sack on my back full of different hands, and he's just got them all in one. Continue. I'm fine.
And do you guys kick off and go down the hall?
Yeah, I mean, I'm being dragged right now, honestly.
Montgomery, stop fighting me, girl.
I'm not. It just hurts an awful lot. Remember Targo?
I've been there.
Yeah, it's exactly like that, Monty. Exactly like Targo.
Had to remind me of Targo. Add another planet name to my database.
He adds a what?
Another.
No, I was saying I will
Anthony
add
has
another
to.
planet name to my
Anthony
database.
has to, because I like backstory.
You guys managed to get fairly far down as you hear like a zap and a crack, and you hear over the loudspeaker, "Now you guys are gonna want to come back here.
Fuck you!
Otherwise you're gonna." Well, I'm starting to get a little angry here.
Fuck
Oh
you!
my god, I hate him.
You come back, Lee, and I'll give you a room. Rest of your life. Don't gotta worry about anything. Really.
Fuck you!
You're hearing this too, Abel.
Yeah, oh my god.
As you guys also, like, on your way back to the airlock, you felt
Like
the
bouncing
gravity
off
go.
the walls.
Yeah.
That must be so ominous
Man,
for
I
you,
hope
Abel.
George is okay.
You're thinking like, oh, la gravity. Oh no, Captain Lee.
I think Abel's resigned.
Have you seen Stanway? Montgomery asks you, Lee.
I fucking no. You're the first two I found from your crew.
Say something good.
They
Well, let's
weren't-
get out of here first. We'll find them later.
Yes, please. Yeah.
So you guys head off. Eventually you meet to get together, the three of you, with the three of you.
How badly hurt is Captain Lee?
Very badly.
Moderate wound in game terms. She's still up and functional, but, for the narrative.
I am not.
So I take it you didn't kill him.
No, did you hear his voice on the fucking intercom?
That's what we call a joke, Captain.
Fuck you.
I see you got Montgomery and Valerie. How's Valerie?
She's a little bruised up around where the shackles were, and she has a cut on her cheek.
How
but
is
other
she
than that,
emotionally?
Yeah.
she hasn't really said anything, but she seems scared.
That seems
Of
right.
everything
That seems
that's
right,
happening.
yeah.
Oh,
Remembering
it's
that
gonna
this
be
is
all
her
right.
first encounter with, like, really bad pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she was on Montgomery's ship, but she seemed just fine. I mean, despite
so-
what Captain... to Captain Lee's dismay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
She
suppose we're
seemed
heading
just
to our
fine.
ship now.
The group of you meet, and you go back into the airlock. And before the airlock closes and begins to go, you realize that George isn't with you.
No! Oh no, George!
I hate this.
Can we? Okay.
I've
so
got
the thing- how
time.
long-
I've got time.
How long ago did like the power, I guess, go down?
Probably at this point, just like 6 minutes ago or so.
Okay, so do we know how long it would take him to get here?
No, you don't know the ship. You don't even
Yeah,
know where he
no.
is on the ship.
Yeah. George wouldn't want us to go wandering around the ship owned by the crazy murderous asshole. We should head to our ship.
Is that what you do?
I mean, that's my vote. What?
Montgomery, at this point, is telling you guys, hurry up, close the airlock. The lifeboat out there is still there.
We want to get to
It's
our
just kind of
ship.
like magnetically locked.
I want.
So if we go, he won't have a lifeboat to get off.
I want to bleed out on my own goddamn ship.
Before you guys can really make your decision, as you guys are deliberating for quite a bit, Montgomery just hits the button and the door closes.
Fucking bastard.
The airlock cycles through, door opens, and he puts Valerie in the lifeboat. Gravity suddenly coming back when you hit the
Oh,
atmosphere of the lifeboat
I probably
itself.
landed not very well.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, Captain.
Oh.
So we're getting on the lifeboat and going to our
Yep.
ship.
Along with Leonard, Liddy, Montgomery, and Valerie.
That's right, they're here.
Mhm. You fly off to your ship.
To our ship, not the bastard. Our ship.
Absolutely.
As you fly around, just the way that this icebreaker is floating back, you have to kind of like dart around it, you know, trying to head back to your ship. And you see in one of the windows, one of the bigger windows on the side,
No.
you see a couple faces in there.
No.
And Montgomery points, steer us over there,
Okay.
just a little closer.
Is it?
We
Is
go
it?
a little
We look and you
Is
see
it the bastard's crew?
George and Stanway.
Oh, George.
George and Stanway
Is
in
George-
shackles on the other side of the airlock.
Oh.
As you get communications from the little speaker that's in the lifeboat.
Yeah. What's it say?
Yeah, just click it.
Now here's the thing, I tried. I really tried to be
didn't
friends
try.
with you guys.
You really
but,
didn't.
And now here's the
You
beautiful
put us in
thing,
prison.
It's
Go
a one-way
fuck
communication.
yourself.
I don't need to listen to you guys. No, we tried. I got
Just keep swearing
two
at
of
him,
your boys
Mabel.
here,
It makes
and
me
you
feel
know what?
better.
They'll make fine hood ornaments. Now, go on.
hate
Go on.
this.
My ship's powered down. Can't even talk to the other ones. They'll see what's going on, of course. I'll be fine out here. Man, I wish things could have been different, you know? As the airlock opens.
No! Can't we, speed over there and save them?
You just see the burst of air as Stanway and George are shot out.
Sorry.
Can't we get to them, Anthony?
Would you like to try?
Yes!
You could make a quick roll if you would like.
I'm rolling the dice right now as I'm talking.
Elliot's doing a quick roll.
Oh, no, it's a 2.
If it makes you feel better, it was possible.
That doesn't make me feel any better, Anthony.
But you try your best, Abel, as you
But
take
I
the
have
controls
to
away
try.
from Montgomery. And he even points out, quick, get him.
Yeah,
You fly off, but the decompression from the airlock was too much as they just float off.
Can we at least collect their bodies? Or are they just gone?
You could collect their bodies, sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm not leaving them here
give us-
to be put up on his fucking hood.
Yeah, let us mourn.
You managed to get to them after a good 10 minutes of chasing. Definitely too late, as you
Yeah.
find both of their bodies, George and Stanway Stevenson. And as you float up to them, they fall down into the lifeboat as they enter the atmosphere of it.
Yeah.
And you head back to the Bloody Terror.
Yeah.
I knew. Damn it! I told him! You can't go off on your own! We know how this ends! No, you'll slow me down! I can do it myself! Stupid George. He was the coolest.
I'm actually crying, so I'm letting myself calm down.
So.
Do you let Montgomery back onto
No.
his ship, or do you go?
No, he's coming with
my
us.
prisoner now.
Let's just take him and Valerie on the ship and deal with
You get back to the Bloody Terror with now 4 more people than you had before, and yet 1 less.
Shut up, Anthony. Please.
Anthony, don't do this to us.
And Rufus says the drive core. He sees what happened, but he tries to. The drive core will be able to make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should.
I'll set
Go.
course. Rufus
Let's
goes
just
and
go.
takes the helm as you undock, splitting off quicker than the brig or the schooners who were on the other side of the asteroid can react,
Yep.
and fly off, putting all your power to the engine.
Yep.
I need medical attention. I know we're all mourning George here, including me. But if we don't get to me soon enough, and Jordan, we're gonna have at least like 2 more deaths. So
As you guys fly off, you do see that the Bloody Terror flies off as well. So some of his crew are on there at least.
You mean the bastard?
The Bastard, sorry.
Yeah.
So some of the Bastard's crew are on the Bastard.
Oh, they
And
got
the
him.
Bastard flies off.
Did he hide some of them? Nice.
Probably. The
We
Bastard's
just left
not
behind-
dumb.
Yeah, no, we just left behind the 2 dumbest crew members.
We wanted to keep them safe.
No, I understand. I fully agree. But you left behind people capable of escaping.
Yeah, good point.
And the Bastard ship flies off shortly behind you, going a little faster because they don't have a faulty drive core.
Yeah.
I do look at Monty and I go, you're my prisoner, right? You know that?
He looks down at you. Kind of, you notice, Abel, you especially notice. Captain Lee, you may not want to admit it, but, there's some compassion in his eyes as he looks at you bleeding out.
I noticed it.
Yeah.
And he says, not today, girl.
Yeah, you just okay. Your hammock's still in the back. It's in the cupboard. You can just get it out. It's fine.
What's in the
still
back?
in the back?
His hammock.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you still had one of his organs.
No.
Oh my god.
You can have
Just
one
go
of
take
them
it. You can
back.
have it back. Your hammock.
No, I mean, yeah.
I've been wondering where that went, he says.
Oh, you kept his hammock.
Shut up.
Aw.
Shut up. I'm dying.
Aw.
As you go-
Shut up. I'm dying.
It takes it out. The Bloody Terror, oh my god, the Bastard catches up with the Bloody Terror.
Yeah.
And the 2 of you lock positions, both of you leaving far away from that fucked up icebreaker
That
and
was
Captain
a
McConaughey.
mess. Listen,
They help you.
this
They
is fucked up.
repair your drive core as best they can.
Aw, that bastard.
Montgomery heads onto his ship.
Hammock in hand.
Heads onto his ship with his hammock in hand and looks out. You staying over there, Valerie, or what? Valerie kind of scratches at the cut that she has on her cheek and looks over.
Have I gotten medical attention at this point?
You are
I
getting
assume-
it.
Yeah,
Thank
you're getting
you.
it.
You're
as
getting
we
it.
Thank
speak.
you.
Yeah,
I've
you're
just
getting
been
it.
sitting here worried.
Valerie looks over
Yeah.
at Captain Lee and Abel and
Yeah.
the whole crew and heads back onto the Bastard's ship.
God damn it, Valerie.
You guys unlock away from each other, and for the first time, the Bastard isn't flying toward you menacingly. It's flying away as you guys float off, knowing that, well, the only place left to go is the unseen star. George would have wanted it.
Yeah.
We're getting this. Listen, we're gonna get that fucking treasure. We're gonna be rich. We're gonna buy so much shit. We're gonna come back here and fucking blow that asshole up.
Hey everybody, and thanks so much for listening to this episode of Deep Fried Dice. Don't forget to subscribe to be notified when we go live. And please join our social media if you are so inclined. And join our Discord. That's where a lot of things happen, and I will actually pay attention to the Discord a lot more often than a lot of the other social medias. Comment and review on whatever you use, and tweet us for a shout out. Visit our website, www.deepfrieddice.com, for some extras, and have a great night.